That's Hercule over there picking his nose by the look of it. Now, all I know about this game, here are the things I know. It was free, first of all. Good sign.
That's big, yeah.
It's about Poirot. I fucking love Poirot.
You do.
So much
really
so that
does.
my gamer tag, the original gamer word in when I got a PlayStation 3, is Poirot 07. Because I was just in a big Poirot phase and I haven't left it.
And was that in 07 or?
I think it must have been. I can't see why I would have said it otherwise.
Maybe you were just the 7th.
The 7th
or the
of
8th
the Poirots.
Poirot.
Yeah, her clue is good. I'm sort of surprised that Agatha never lent into that as like just a sort of pun.
I'm not surprised.
I'm personally.
I'm not surprised. I think it's very on brand that she did not.
I think when you know that famous event in Agatha Christie's life where she went missing for several days.
Mm-hmm. She was just pondering.
I think she probably came up with that idea and then had to like purge it from her system. Like when you came up with a terrible alt-right word that if it ever got out, and we won't be saying it on Twitch.
We won't.
It's not a gamer word or anything. It's just that it has such potency.
It's too powerful to be allowed out. Now we're changing our name to Gary Poirot.
He's his little cousin.
And is he as good?
Much better.
Ego points.
Yeah, so that's the other thing I know about this game.
Okay.
And I think you'll like this,
Ego
everyone.
points out of 600.
I think you're going to fucking love this fact about this game. I'm just going to switch us over so I can see this part. I want to see, this part. The fact I want you to reflect on and know is that the game, as well as us solving the ABC murders, which you'd think would be easy for me because I have read the book, but I don't really remember what happens. There are so many of them. Is that you get bonuses for acting like Gary Poirot. Acting how he would act. So from this, what do you take from his behaviour?
He's quite weird shape.
He's got a weird posture as well.
Yeah,
like he's
very
got
strange.
Very arched back.
He's dressed all in white.
He's dressed like he's a member of like a stage crew.
Like a sort of anime
in the cloud.
villain, maybe.
He does look
He
quite
looks like
evil.
he plays Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay,
Are there
let me
any
write
points
these
for
down.
playing Yu-Gi-Oh?
Almost
He's
none.
got a bonsai tree.
He's got a bonsai tree, or he's very big.
He's still got a landline, so that's...
He's from the
He's
past.
old. He's a boomer.
Over here is his mother's ashes that he keeps inside one of those things where it's like a hologram that reflects above. Over here he's keeping a very neat notepad, and over here he's got a coffee. Gary's character design reminds me of the characters in Grim Fandango. Yes, I can see that. Hello, by the way. How are you? Thanks for tuning in to our very regular stream. Gary Poirot, notorious womanizer and kleptomaniac. Now, Poirot...
We're going to do a lot of theft.
Poirot falls in love in one Agatha Christie story.
And it goes well.
And it goes horribly wrong.
Isn't
I seem to remember she's the villain.
One?
No, it's not this one. It's something to do with the chocolate box. And he gets a bouquet of... He gets a little brooch that's a bouquet of flowers. And then he jacks off to it. Every night.
Visceral 20-page scene.
Sorry, I shouldn't make that horrible noise. Yes. So I think we're going to have to... Because you know me, when I'm deep in the game, I might lose myself to my own character and personality comes flowing through, because I'll be on the mouse and keys.
Yeah.
And if you see me doing something and you think Poirot wouldn't do that, or Gary Poirot wouldn't do that, you need to just...
It's really interesting this, because I have read one Agatha Christie, and I...
What one?
And it was... And then there were none.
The best one?
Yeah, and...
It's an amazing story.
And then also... I've not really watched any of them either. So
Poirot's not
in terms of... No, he's not. So in terms of knowing what Gary would be up to,
okay,
I'm going to be going on pure instinct.
To be honest,
like
let me help you out. Me and Poirot are very similar.
So when you say stop you if you're putting too much of yourself into it, what you mean is let you loose.
Yeah.
Let you off the leash.
I did mean that. Because we're both very fastidious. We're both obviously very intellectual. We're both continental Europeans.
I thought you were from the north.
The north of Europe, yeah.
Right.
Half French. But Poirot is Belge, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've both been portrayed by David Suchet in ITV dramas that have run over several decades.
Wow.
I loved David for taking that.
It was really nice of him to take on such a
poultry project. I didn't read that.
It said some object. White Haven Mansion.
He's got a lovely apartment. Oh God, I don't like the way he looks.
Some really horrible.
Is this going to be Hastings? Hello.
Post. Now,
you're very much the Hastings of our setup.
Thanks.
Just so that's clear.
Thanks.
Some post for you, Poirot.
Some post for you.
Some post for you, Poirot.
At solving mysteries that are too difficult for our poor
Weird that they couldn't afford a Belgian voice actor for this one.
They've gone for someone who knows of no accent. They've gone for a kind of pan-global.
too hard to crack.
Mr. Clever Poirot is such a shit dunk.
Just wondering if we're able to drop the mic down any, because
Oh,
I can't see.
Yeah.
I can't read any of the text.
Yeah, with no acting skills, I quite agree, actually.
Me to inform Chief Inspector.
But maybe that will
Perhaps.
become charming.
Mr. Poirot, why don't you read
How
your
good at solving
post?
problems. English police officer. Well, I couldn't read
The
that.
police can't do it. Well, he just read it out.
It said completely different things. 1935.
Lots of days have gone past.
What was
Okay,
going
like
on in
3 days.
35? Not a lot. Famously little. Okay, I love this design though, the graphic design. I don't like the
Oh.
characters, they look foul and bad.
It's like they've just nicked the telltale.
His hair looks like you just spilled some fucking ink.
ink on him.
Declan's robo voice kills me every time. Yeah, I'm a fan as well. It is good. We should find more of a vehicle for it. We had the Magnificent Charles in the return.
I didn't even get to voice him.
Oh fuck yeah,
No,
that was
you
just
spent-
in our rehearsals. When I hired that rehearsal space.
I liked a method.
Look at how they sit.
Why? He's very portly, isn't he?
I say, Poirot.
He's like a weeble.
One of the first things.
Well, that was one of the great scenes.
One of the things to know about Hastings is that his preferred method of communicating, according to Agatha Christie, is ejaculating. He always says,
He ejaculated.
"By Jove!" ejaculated Hastings.
A grim place indeed.
Tout à fait, Hastings.
Tout à
The
fait.
streets of Andover are in a terrible state.
Andover.
There's Chief
Where
Inspector
is that?
Japp. He's
I like
talking
that
to the policeman.
they've kind of gone for this. We're going to show them from behind because they don't open their mouths when they speak.
Did let us try and...
Someone
did
just in our inventory can be modified.
Is
Wow.
getting your shoes wet a euphemism, or did he literally... Oh, look at that. That's a
big
That's a
clue.
clue.
Help.
Poirot would never click on a cat. Okay.
So that's -1 ego
Fuck.
points. There's a rat in the street.
Poirot would stamp it to death. Look at him walk.
He's mincing across the map like no one's. Hastings is like, what are you
Don't dilly dally,
fucking
Poirot.
doing?
Japp will be waiting.
Go
Fuck
on,
off,
solve the
Hastings.
fucking murder. You.
Come on, Poirot. Come on, Poirot's lady been smashed to death. Okay, he said don't get her shoes wet, so I assume that meant don't walk in that puddle. Puddle, not puzzle.
Over here, it's Hastings and Poirot. You must be on a good train.
All right, yeah. Hastings and Poirot.
Luckily the service is good to Andover.
I'm just a simple policeman. How's the volume, by the way, guys?
The victim is
A
called
Poirot
Sasha.
physique is a hell of a
She owned this
physique.
tobacco shop. She was killed yesterday with a blow to the back of the
All
head.
the information collected is
Okay, that's
Okay.
good.
Let me
Because I'm
just
not
check.
listening.
at what time? Check what?
Go on.
Take advantage of the moments when the person you're with is busy.
To observe him.
Poirot's
Don't
bad.
like this playing into a gender binary.
Left click and hold on, Jap. Hate that. Then hold and move to the left to select observe. This is unintuitive. Okay, there we go. We're gonna fucking
glasses.
observe him up. Find three clues. Move the mouse to guide your gaze. What's Poirot's remark
Is
though?
Japp being too relaxed?
For what? Why do you want him to be so stressed?
He looks like the most anxious person
Oh,
I've ever
oh
seen.
Christ, Poirot! Oh, you're not watching me. What am I supposed to look at?
Relaxed attitude.
Well,
Yeah.
yes, he's got that.
Yeah, he's
What
not
else-
erect.
What else can I check for?
He's flaccid as the day he was born.
What could be the other clues?
Indeed, Poirot. We were used to seeing you judge people with more discretion.
You're just staring.
mean?
You're like leaning in like this, literally putting your eye on him.
Sorry, have you got any idea
Just
of what
hover over his tie
his tie?
and just hold. Don't click.
Okay.
I think you've
I
done
think I've
one
got
click.
the mouse. The mouse has come.
Maybe like look at his wrist is a bit red there on the.
He's been furiously giving himself.
We were used to seeing you judge people
Could
with
you
more
sh-
discretion.
Could you
Will you
elaborate
shut
on
up,
what you
Jack?
mean? I was thinking, like, is one of his buttons
Yeah,
undone?
so I think that's probably the one you've already got.
But that's obviously the only.
What
thing.
about his moustache?
Oh, yeah, he's not
Clean
shaved.
shaven.
Yeah.
Slight smile.
No,
yeah,
he
that's
doesn't. No, he doesn't.
That's what I thought.
Don't fucking lie.
Look at his eyes as well. There's got to be some.
Shifty.
There we go. Hat tipped proudly on the back of his head.
None of
We've
this.
come up with.
In a good mood. I bet he thinks he
I've
Jeb's head is
I
always
have
like this.
literally
He's in good mood.
never seen anyone look less
More
pleased.
blank. He could have been standing in like a T-pose.
Customer to see Mrs. Asher alive left her shop at 4:30.
I thought that was his iPhone. Imagine if Jap just did have an iPhone.
We
and
won
it
the
was never
cat's
mentioned.
eye trophy, by the way. I hope you didn't miss
Shop door was
that.
open. That's what alerted him.
That's what alerted him. That sounds really
A little
boring.
tobacco maybe, but you'd hardly murder for a few smokes. There's none
Dunno,
of any
maybe-
real
Hasn't his accent changed as well?
You wouldn't murder for a cigarette. Yeah,
She was
he
the
was
kind
all
that
like
would be
Cornish
murdered.
at the start, wasn't he?
Separated, no children.
A husband?
Aha, Franz Asher, the
A
husband.
murderer.
Alcoholic
Asher.
and violent.
That
combo.
begins with the letter A.
You're gonna. And where are they?
They're in England.
And
Andover.
I didn't hear what he said.
No,
Let's ask
say
his
it's
opinion.
too
I
obvious.
think he's
Oh,
guilty.
that's not what Poirot would have done.
We'll look
He
for
would have said it was
Franz
obvious.
Asher. If he doesn't have an alibi, the case is closed.
A very unoriginal
Very
murder.
Unoriginal murder.
That would
That
be a
should
good name for
title.
a.
Yeah,
That means
Detective
maybe.
right.
Of course,
It means
old
it
chap.
can
bit-
to be.
A bit to be.
From the verb pouvoir. Okay. New objective: inspect the crime scene. Click on the arrow in the bottom right corner to display the menu icons. That sounds like a lot of fun for our viewers.
Oh,
Look at these,
that. What's
guys.
that exclamation? Inspect
Go
the crime
watch
scene. We
it.
haven't done that.
Okay,
We were
what's
supposed to do
here?
that before we met
She
Jack.
owns a tobacco shop. She was killed. in a tobacco shop. Imagine these being the 3 facts that are the sum total of your whole life.
I would hate that.
Alice Asher, though, she's got a certain something
Yeah.
about her. She looks like she's Cluedo
Little
hot.
grey cells. Is theft the motive for the crime? Go on. No.
Here you are making Poirot's little grey cells work. The aim is to answer the questions he asks himself. Sure.
Hover the cursor over clues to see their descriptions.
Okay. To answer the question. Oh, these are clues. Body was found about 11 p.m. That's not a clue. No objects of value for sale. Well, no. The answer's no then, isn't it? But what's the idea here? You just
Oh, look at that. We've cracked it.
okay, cool. We'll leave that interface for now, guys. It was opaque. At
Yeah,
best.
let's do the definitely much better looking at the crime scene mechanic.
Have you seen the timeline in the bonuses?
There's so many things in this game, and none of them appear to be.
Oh,
They've
they've
just left her.
her.
Go on, go and put your
Poirot
beady
would
eyes on
avert
her.
his eyes. Poirot would have a look around first.
I tell you what, Poirot always stands
The
respectfully.
place is unusually tidy for a crime scene.
Go on,
Yes.
say it again.
Go on, what's in that box?
Shy Yeti's in
Well-ordered
twice in two
shelves.
different colours.
That's very cool. You've got
Well-ordered
red.
shelves, newspapers,
They're in order.
right?
So it is just for
Packages.
my
oh,
reference.
you only
it's
got
just
2
hover.
out of
Oh,
3.
you fucking joking. There was
No.
3 in just that corner.
The place
Yeah, look.
is unusually tidy for a
Okay,
crime scene.
Okay.
no NHS back in 1935. Yeah.
What are we thinking we want to look at?
there. Okay, you wanted to look at the shelf because it was really tidy.
And then I've looked at the paper.
No, but you need to do it until he says
Oh,
it.
what? I have to do them all again?
Yeah, look.
That's
okay, so that's one.
bullshit.
Then
That is
shelves.
bullshit.
Shelves tidy.
I think the shelf was over this box.
There we
I
go.
looked at.
Yeah, that's very tidy.
What do you think's the third thing to look at? 'Cause
Packages, surely.
over here,
Oh, hang on a minute. When you went on the floor, is it like floors cleaned?
the floor has been cleaned.
No signs of a struggle. That's sort of why I meant.
My favourite sort of floor.
Nothing
Okay.
suggests any sign of a fight.
We are so good. Go and stare at her. Go and ogle the corpse.
Do you think? I'm intrigued by this though, aren't you?
You can't go over there.
You joking? Watch me, mate.
Go on. Click on it then. Go on. Have a look.
you're
Have a
right.
fucking look.
You're
Yeah.
right. Poirot wouldn't do that.
Now come over here and have a look.
What do they sell? Matchbox tobacco,
Oh,
cigarettes.
hang on a minute.
cigar-
Now look. Now there was a really important clue there, which is coffee, and
Hello.
the ABC book.
That looks. No, let's ignore that for now.
Let's have a look at this blooded bag.
Observe it from all angles by holding the click.
Red liquid is oozing out.
Now let's have a look at the let's have a look at the bottom.
Well, let's.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, they got us!
Fucking hell.
They got us.
Probably come from the fruit
But
and vegetable.
wouldn't that be the perfect alibi? Is if you've got a bag of blood.
Just chuck,
put some
dump a couple of
straws
straws in.
What's
There's
going to be the
another
third thing?
I don't know.
Handprints.
Maybe
Look at all
there's 2
those.
things in the book.
Okay, yeah, that's true enough. I agree.
It's not
Absolutely
just
wasteful.
any railway guide.
It's an ABC. That was a type of railway guide in the 30s.
Were there many other kinds?
Yeah,
It's open at the letter A.
it was the height of the kind of
No prints on the book.
free market explosion of Oh, was that it? Of like supply and demand really for different types of rail guide. Because you've got to imagine the railway. It was like VR to them. It was really
They
fun.
couldn't. They didn't.
They would just
know.
go on it for the vibes. What's the third thing to look at here?
Can you look at the book again? Can you hover over
I
there?
can do, but it's
No, I
on-
was just saying because you can look
Oh.
at the bag again.
There is
Ah.
covered
I thought
with
so.
fingerprints all on top of one
What
another.
do you mean? Why not?
They're not all on top of one another. Look, I can see
Must be
several.
possible.
Yeah,
That
like
one
take
there.
that
Yeah,
one,
there you go.
Poirot. That I guess in those days they didn't know about fingerprints.
Well, he clearly knows
No,
about fingerprints.
he hadn't heard of them. Collect ego points. Discover the actions which give the most points. I think
I think looking at the body.
what like too close, being too close.
Yeah,
to
that's
it.
so far. That's very Poirot.
Okay.
That's a big Poirot thing to notice.
Poirot
Like
would
a-
stay here for like 20 minutes, so real
There's
time.
5 fucking things to
She has
notice
a
here.
packet of play cigarette next to her hand.
Plays.
Did she drop it when she fell?
She could have died of lung cancer. That's a working
This
hypothesis
poor
for
woman's head
Gary.
is resting in a very even-shaped pool of blood.
Oh, that was blood. I thought it was a shadow.
Yeah.
Unclear.
I can't see any other mark on the
I
floor.
can't see any other mark on the floor. I haven't read the books with Poirot teabag in this situation. Now, you know, that's one of his things. He's always sort of inscrutable from the perspective of everyone else.
He is hidden by the counter and is not visible from the tobacco shop store.
Oh,
I must have thought she had popped
the
down.
great
And
tragedy.
tragically, she had not. She'd popped
She'd
down.
popped down to hell, where you get if you're murdered. Like unbaptized children.
Oh wait, hang on. The face, maybe the face. Can you?
What about right in her mouth?
Yeah, go
She
on.
just has one wound on the back of the head.
Yeah,
Okay.
No other wounds or sign of the struggle.
that's all 5.
What
we
about
must
her?
have at least 200 ego points now.
I don't think Poirot would have looked at all of those. Yeah.
Go on. How many do we have? New
How do you
question
explain
available.
the presence of an ABC guide on the counter.
Someone put it there.
Well, yeah. What do you mean?
Give
it didn't
me
just
that's-
materialize.
That's 50 points.
The door is locked.
Ah, locked.
Poirot, go
Hello.
get the key off of
It seems
her
to want.
big cold
It
corpse.
seems to want me. I would have thought that would be. What we would
Have a
do.
look in the old menu. Let's go to the little grey cells.
Was she killed on sight? Yes, definitely. Right, because we've got the pool of mouse piss,
Yeah,
and we've got the. Well, none of. Yeah, that.
yeah.
Well,
She was killed on site. Well done, us.
is that
Yeah, we've done.
how it works?
Yeah, it's a
a great
It's a
system.
great mechanic.
Who was killed here. The absence of marks in the shop and
It's a shame that
shape
like
the blood
there's
stains
sort of a
indicated
fundamental
beyond
game design problem of this because like Poirot, part of the point of a detective like Poirot is that you can't really work out how
No, they
he's so
notice
good at
things
solving
that,
and
that
noticing.
you can't.
Yeah, whereas this like making every single step so dare I say tedious. It means that like it
Well,
takes
there's
all
no
of the
need to be
wonder. Like
crass.
first I noticed that the door was open, so I went inside. Then I noticed that there was cigarette on the wall. It's
So,
like, okay, well most
When
of
I
it's
looked at
irrelevant.
the body, there were 5 sets of red eyeglasses. I zoomed in.
That
on-
would be very
I
funny.
zoomed in to look at her mouth, but noticed that there was a perfectly circular pool of blood.
The way I don't know if we've got any game developers watching.
Go on and check one.
Let me just check
Have
if
a little
that's
look.
no. It doesn't say.
okay.
If we do, the way I would handle a Poirot game would be that Poirot knows that you're playing him. He knows that he's a character in the game, and that would be how you'd show that he was like one level above everyone else in reality.
He's training you.
And he, well, not even that. I think he could even resist the player and like heckle
He's a
them.
villain.
Not necessarily, but I think
He's
if,
pulling all the strings.
I think, for example, if we stood here for this long, then Poirot would be like, "What the fuck are you doing?
You haven't noticed.
My little grey cells are dying of old age up here. They are atrophying." There must
Even
be something
stupid
else to get.
Hastings would solve this quicker than
He would
you.
have ejaculated all over the body with his knowledge, with his savoir. Okay, I guess we.
You're basically just doing a kind of
Do we leave?
cha-cha slide. Oh,
What's this then?
your game.
Steal from the till.
A chance to make some extra money.
Not a fucking complex
Object
mechanism.
hide. Oh,
Zoom it by clicking on part of it with the left mouse. Zoom out using the right button or click on the arrow. Some elements move. Okay, this is like the room.
does not appear to have been touched.
Well, you
So,
don't have to check.
I will
I will
check it
just,
myself, and I will
check
count
for the
all of
billies.
the dollars.
Open. No.
That's complex. That is complex.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, we've got- okay. What's that 5 though?
A mechanism has just made
I wonder what the mechanism
click.
could have been.
Now, what could be the next? What does that mean though?
I don't know. Let's click open. Oh, you've. Ah,
the till is full of money. There is something
There's a -2.
Why would you not just say
Yeah, like-
+2?
hidden underneath.
Oh, hang on a minute. And
And what did it say I had to use to move stuff?
look, there's a little. No, there was a little tab. There was a little tab.
A
there.
little pulley tab.
Yeah, look.
Oh, you're right. Well done, Hastings.
Something is hidden
Oh no,
underneath.
you fucked it, Hastings.
Lift it up and out. Turn it upside down.
I don't think... No.
Okay, what about that
But
thing on the
these
side?
markings
Maybe pull
seem-
that. It seems quite similar.
Maybe we look under it. We can look right down its gusset. It looks... To me, if this were me designing it, you would have to press some combination of these things to activate
Yeah,
it.
yeah, for
Like,
sure.
for example, we've
It's-
got a... Oh, yeah, so look, there's a code.
something.
Something 5-2.
Yeah,
852.
852. Okay.
I'm assuming
£8.
£8,
£5.
£2.
£2.
Ah,
That's
the
the
key.
I better not take this.
This is
Let's
irrelevant
leave
to
this
the
here.
case. It's not called the AB key murders. To use an object, slide it into an element. Oh, onto an element. That's
Okay.
that's hot to me. The objects that you stock in your inventory can be examined more closely. Click on it. Okay.
Oh, this is going to be really
I hope there's
powerful.
like fucking hot shit all over this key.
Go on. Like
A
what?
large rusty key, like a secret. Like if you look right
You
in
hope
there,
there's a great big secret on it.
yeah, there's not though, is there?
Is there not?
No. Let me just have a quick drink, everyone. Now we're gonna unlock that door.
Let's go and fucking let's
Like
have a look in
fucking
there.
hell. We're gonna get in
There's
all
gonna
her
be
private
there's gonna be a
gubbins.
B murder. There's gonna be a C murder.
That would
back
be
here,
cool.
That's for sure.
Okay, now it said I had to slide an element onto another one. Oh,
Did you do it?
yeah, we got +5 ego points as well.
Oh,
Poirot would
what?
straighten this frame. That would annoy him. Go on, Poirot.
Is that a picture of Trotsky?
Aha, a communist.
We got
She
+5 ego
deserved to
points there for you just sort of fussing a bit.
No, really? I think that was from the previous instance. Okay, I like to look at the whole room first in case there was like a guy standing there. And now we'll...
What would
might
you
like
do
to-
if like there's a cutscene and there just is someone sat in the corner?
We got ego points for him
Well, that is ego, isn't it?
jabbing out his ear with a glove
Picking
on.
his nose in the fucking mirror again.
That's foul. What's wrong with this man? He's well
There's-
dressed there.
There's slippers over there. He would go and put those on. He would go and sniff them.
Poirot. You've got him confused with Columbo.
This interior is very simple.
It is
Oh
disgusting.
wow! There's no need to fucking
Oh,
take
what
the
did
piss,
she
mate.
pour?
Modest crockery.
Is Poirot's assertion that
Poor
she's
people often get killed. An
old stove?
That was not what we looked
like a
at,
poor
but well
person
done.
would use. A disgusing.
A simple tap. Well, hang
was
on.
the
Those
kettle.
things were the wrong way round.
Mrs. Asher lived very simply.
Wow.
Well
Burn.
done, Connor.
Yeah.
Bob from Twin Peaks. Oh, that'd be horrid.
Yeah, imagine like
A point and click Twin Peaks game would be fucking.
I was going to
excellent.
say, imagine Poirot's like Red Room doppelganger.
Yeah, it'd be hot. Okay, inspect the crime scene. Inspect the bedroom.
God, it's saying we haven't inspected the
Do-do-do-do-do,
crime scene.
Inspect
But
the
we did.
bedroom. Are we ready to solve this one?
We already. Oh, here we go.
Well, that is the
That's
only bit of
big.
proof so far, right? We don't have it. That's not relevant to the
No.
presence of our ABC guide. No, there's that.
Okay.
So
What about is theft motive for the crime? Did we solve that yet?
I thought we had.
No, we haven't.
We used the wrong clues. No objects of value for sale.
And the money from the till.
Oh, yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, we can't. Well, bye. Let's try that again. What is this weird interface? Can I drag
Have we?
that off?
Is it that like if we've already failed it?
Is it irreconcilably wrong?
If,
now?
can you try clicking on it down bottom left? Like click on the body one. No, the other one.
Oh,
down
here.
Yeah.
Ah,
there we
well
go.
done. Well done, Hastings.
I just thought I'd ejaculate
Theft
that
is
right,
not the
right
motive
into your
for the
ear.
crime. It seems clear to me that theft it was not the
50
motive.
points. 50
The
points.
motive is definitely not financial gain.
They should have hired.
And she's clearly poor as fuck.
She lives the life of
She's
a
an
peasant.
absolute pauper.
She makes me sick. Imagine if you got ego points for just throwing up on her old modest cutlery. This woman is foul. She's a crime.
Oh, there's a
Okay.
maze. There's a maze on top.
Thinking.
Look at that.
Let's have a look around first. It's obviously going to be.
What's
that
on the
maze.
bottom?
They don't let you look at the bottom, which is a real shame.
That is a
I love
shame.
looking at undercarriages.
Yeah. Do you?
There's
bird?
petit
It is
oiseau.
blocked by something.
Okay.
What is?
the bird emotionally.
He wants
There
to
was
move
a
on, but
trauma
he
in his
cannot.
childhood. Is this one? I'm guessing one of these is going to be upside down. Or
It
something.
is blocked by some.
Okay, fine. Clearly, we
Okay,
do the
maybe
maze
do the
first.
maze. Fine. Fuck's sake.
I just like to explore. I hate mazes. Right, we need to.
spin the
Such a pretty
things.
decoration should be at the center
So,
of the motif to it.
I mean, surely you just no, wait. Just twist that. No.
To here.
There. And then
Oh, it locks in there.
Can you
though.
twist the
can't
middle?
lock it in every place.
can you twist the very middle?
The very middle, no.
Okay, cool.
So we're gonna. Can we twist the outside? No. So it's got to go like. Not that. We've got to find.
Well, it's not going to be that because that plays. Oh, I see what you're doing.
I'm just
There,
testing.
go back. There. Okay.
Oh look, I think that'll work. So it can only be how many positions? One.
Well, hang on. We'll do the inner one first.
Do
Because
the inner one first.
Yeah, because
that has to line up.
that
with
has
this.
to line up.
So there are only 2 positions it can be on the inner. Is that right?
Yeah,
It seems not especially relevant.
they're both the same.
Unless it's going to do something where it like travels. It could, for example, do something where you like
It goes
put it
in and
there,
then
it
out
goes
again.
in and back out like on a circuit
But it would still have to line up one of those with.
with the thing.
Yeah.
Ultimately. So okay, let's get you off this position, and let's get this one back here. Oh, we solved it.
Yeah, the faint sounds
Sorry
of
guys, I
was
was pitching a bit
was-
high
yeah.
for that one.
Is level 1.
Why is everything about a faint sound? Like, is that a big
He
Poirot
had
trait?
huge Dumbo ears.
He was Daredevil. I am Daredevil.
Go on, just open, I suppose.
Imagine if the next stage is just open, and these birds have no relevance, like they must do. Come on, can we click on a
He's
fucking
blocked
bird?
by something.
Whee!
So
So what position do we think we want them in? Oh, I heard a faint click. Did you?
yeah, I did.
Don't know if you guys heard that. That was a faint click.
So
Listen.
is it turning their tails to face in?
Yeah, sounds like a good shout to me. Oh. I think there's just a position
Just
for
waiting
them.
for a faint click.
You'll make that bird sick. This is like when birds are training to be an astronaut, and you put them in one of those throw-up chambers.
Oh,
Hello. 5 Eagle points. Ah, Laudanum.
laudanum.
So she
was a
was...
fucking junkie.
Oh, Mrs. Asher.
medicine.
Ah. Normal
Plus
medicine.
7 ego points.
Venom-based
What's a-
Laudanum.
What's an
baby.
antitussive?
Laboratory, London.
Isn't that like
What does
It's trained
tussive
to
mean?
cough, I
find
think,
such
Yeah,
isn't
it
elaborate
is.
medicine
What does it come
a
from, though?
leading London laboratory in the home of such a modest
it's,
woman.
well, like
I hope you're paying
pertussis
attention.
is like whooping cough, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, like,
Tussis, Latin for cough.
there we go.
What was he on about? I wasn't listening.
Something about medicine.
That's a hate crime. You're not allowed to do that, okay?
Is that appropriation of some kind?
Oh, that's interesting. Is it pronounced as it looks like it's spelled? Well, I don't know how you would convey that. Let's just have a little chat in IPA. Ah, dear Mrs.
From
Asher.
Mr. Adam Flint, Royal Bank, Eastfield Road, Andover.
Dear Mrs. Asher,
Mrs.
you're
Asher,
poor.
5 Bishops Road, Andover.
I will be coming to visit
Oh.
your modestly cutleried shop.
You don't have to read the whole thing, Poirot.
Despite this-
Poirot, shut up.
What?
Mrs.
I've not
Asher's
read it.
meager
What's gone
savings
on?
were not
He,
enough for her
she
to
was
fund
refused a
the
loan.
It will largely cover her funeral costs.
Too small a part of the final transaction. That's really fucking sad. So what I'm guessing is that she'd been overspending and she got so cross she
smashed
headbutted
herself on the
herself.
back of the head with a vase.
She looked at all the different trains she could take, and then she thought, you know what? It's not fucking
None
worth
of these. I'll just die right here in my modest shop. She was too depressed to
what?
die here.
What's this?
What a strange box. It looks
Oh, I
like
hate
you have
fucking sliding
I'd love to
slats.
slide the slats on the box.
Oh god, let's have a slide.
No, not this. Not these
You
slats.
don't slide these slats, however. That much is clear.
That's
As did.
minus 10 ego points
Which one you?
on the bottom. Surely,
hello.
be. So that's got to slide across.
Hello. Let's
That's
slide
got
you.
to slide right up.
Oh, you say,
That's
Poirot, you're
gotta
not
go
dicking
across.
around with a box in there, are you?
Oh, look
this
at
button
that.
appears to activate a mechanism.
A mechanism.
Yes.
We were
in.
asking the pronunciation of what looks like the word toos.
what seems to be the
What
word
many are
twos.
claiming. Oh, and there's a fucking
Another
mechanism.
button.
I hope they reused the dialogue. No, they didn't. That's game zone.
He's gonna
No,
slide it
I
open
didn't
now.
think that was going to happen. I'm assuming I'm working on opposite sides. Oh no, we seem to be
There
going
it
around.
is.
To say.
You can't
This
press
button.
that one.
This button is
It's not meant to
self-destruct.
be pressed.
Oh,
I think just the. Oh wait, hang on. No, back on the other side.
yeah, go on.
Go on. Look. All right.
God, it's laugh a minute, this box, isn't it?
I'll tell
Do
you.
it.
Why do you
Sure.
think that? Go on.
You
Let's
got
have a look.
bored. What's going to be in here?
Nothing.
What if it was a copy
What if
of
it's a
the
picture
book,
of us?
The ABC Murders?
What if it's that the camera has
That would be
taken a
sick.
picture of us and we're in here? I
Oh,
think
it opens
goes
in a
in.
weird way. Poirot's
He's
hands
got
are what they used to be.
Parkinson's.
It stings. I might need some. Hello, that's
Jewellery.
That didn't look very modest to me.
Ah,
Stay open. God, she was
picture of
thick.
her. And
She
then-
looks like a painting in the haunted mansion.
Who is this young woman?
I think it's probably
Obviously her,
Sasha.
Poirot. You fucking
Go on.
idiot.
To my dear Aunt Alice, Marie Drap.
Aunt. Why did he pronounce it like that?
Marie Drap.
Bishop's Road.
Begins with.
Have you found anything?
Sometimes he
Tasty.
sounds like Richard Ayoade, and sometimes he sounds like Jethro. I must say, Mr. Jump, you're still looking very relaxed.
He just fucked off. No, I wanted to look at the jewels. I've not.
They're not important. That's not very Poirot.
It
of
seemed
you.
contrary to her claims of poverty.
Well, they weren't her claims. They were Poirot's
She
judgment.
suffer from nosebleeds.
Or head bleeds. The jury is out on this one. Je pense. Hello.
An inscription in German.
Souvenir of our honeymoon in the Black
Souvenir of
Forest.
our honeymoon in the
Honeymoon.
Black Forest. To my Alice forever.
Franz Asher. Who could that have been?
The
Maybe her
Ashers were
dad.
a lovely
He's
couple
the
when they were
ABC
young.
murders,
But when
right?
they're all despicable.
He's just the A murderer.
Blood.
Yep.
That's a classic Poirot
Pillow.
notification.
Lamp. Plus 7 ego points. We got
He's
plus
fucking
2 for
smart,
looking
isn't
at
he?
blood.
I do want to just...
No, you can't.
It looks like the one in PT where you can cross the eyes out. Love that shit. Do you think we can open that drawer?
Quick lick of the shoe.
Let's just have a check of that
No,
drawer.
no, cannot.
No.
We've done all 3 things there. One
Okay.
of which was blood,
What about
and
this
one of
thing?
which was nosebleeds.
Thermostat.
2 separate observations. For
Let's
Poirot.
check out.
the little grey matter.
Suspect the crime scene. I felt like we'd done that.
We definitely did.
Suspect Mary Drower.
Why is she a suspect?
Mary
though?
Drower.
Like, if I die, is anyone who's ever been in a picture with me or sent me a picture or
you have in a
I
weird
have sent a
lockbox.
picture, they are a suspect.
I feel like we've looked at the whole crime scene anyway. The game doesn't seem to think so. You know what? Sometimes you can look too much.
Why don't you just go to the little grey matter? I think maybe that's
I
it.
did, but oh, I see this. La da 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 dum. Well,
2
it's-
big clues we haven't got yet.
Yeah, but does it mean that they're here necessarily?
Maybe.
Yeah, we don't know. Is the answer. Do you think there's a trap door anywhere?
Do you think it's the price of the goods? The photos? Oh!
Hey.
Packets in a mess on the shelf.
Cigarettes packets.
We're going
Okay.
to just have to... Oh!
Get away
Hastings
from
is doing a little 2-step.
So, Poirot, any news?
Poirot. Any news?
Soft
She was a bovo.
She deserved to die,
Normally, the
Hastings.
tobacco shop does not sell ABC guides.
That's a clue.
Exact. Mon ami, could you have a word with the neighbors? Some may have seen something.
Of
Smart,
course, my
isn't
friend,
he?
I'll do it straight away.
Good hair, good like hairline at the back.
I
Okay.
think I've looked everywhere here.
Shop
Let us see if I can find
surroundings.
any more information in the shop.
Okay, in the shop. So we should have enough knowledge to submit
on.
that, no? Or did we need one more thing?
They do not usually sell... Here we go. Cigarettes.
No railway car for sale.
And the book itself. No. The book itself over on the left.
There are no finger. But how does that have
It
any
just
relevance?
does, yeah.
Right, it did.
Yeah.
There's no reason.
It was left by the murderer.
Oh, I
as a
suppose the lack
signature.
of fingerprints
Yeah.
suggest it. Well, no,
That it was-
fingerprints on a book. I don't think you'd
Murderer
leave.
deliberately left behind this ABC as a signature.
This ABC.
The
Signature.
absence of fingerprints
Mrs. A is probably
and the fact
starting
that
to
it is
stink to
open
high
with
heaven.
letter A
Poirot sprayed her with formaldehyde
But hang on,
first.
like, wouldn't it be open to Andover if you're in Andover?
No, why would you need to look up how to get to Andover?
Maybe they were looking at what time trains were coming into Andover.
That's not how it works, probably.
I would have just looked on the train line.
I would simply have taken the first one out of town in this boring, poor tobacco hell. I will leave now. This shop, it infuriates and disgusts me. Your collection, Neuron.
Well, we got
Sure.
the Neuron trophy.
That's good to know, isn't it?
Fruit
Poirot would
of
step on that
vegetables.
rat. He would be...
lovely large letters for parents only.
That's like
It's
being
not
Oliver.
who will buy, is it? For pets and letters.
That's very funny.
For
She's on her phone as
letters.
well.
A bottle of poor quality vinegar.
He's such a fucking snob.
That's so funny.
The smell good. Why can't I do it?
Let me go and pour it on her shirt. See if it...
A bottle of poor
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Oh, let's observe her.
An ugly woman.
Her ugliness could awaken the gods.
She is on the phone.
Ah, she's a smoker.
Yeah. So let's have a look at the cigarette.
Yeah, you're right. iPhone. Curious.
Empty pocket.
Ugly.
Empty pocket where notebook always goes.
What about?
What about one leg suspiciously thinner than the other? Oh wow, that's a three for
That's
someone
fucking
who
threefer.
smokes, has a cigarette, an ashtray, and
a
matches.
big smoker. She must have been a customer at a tobacco shop.
Very cool. Let's talk to her, I think.
Go on then. Yeah.
Let's see what she's got to say.
For bed lettuce. Ask the price of lettuce. We know the price of lettuce.
Yes, Poirot.
Say that the strawberries are not
That
fresh.
does seem Poirot.
Strawberries appears to be rather soft.
Soft? The cheek of it. What are you trying to say?
Angry.
Did you know Alice Asher well?
Get her angry.
Starters, who are you?
I'm
What?
Hercule
It's not
Poirot,
starters.
the
You
detective.
already asked something else.
Insolent.
You're foreign, that's for sure. With your accent and your odd way about you.
Okay.
And you're here about
She's
Anderson's
She's
very
very
Road.
authentic.
Brexit, isn't she?
Yeah.
Well, I've nothing to say to you.
Did you speak to the victim yesterday?
I said,
Never
well,
Yeah.
accuse her of making fun of you.
Uh,
Ask nicely to.
I don't know what
I think
Poirot would
he'd accuse her of making fun of
I
you.
do not quite understand.
well, you didn't do that, did you?
Next door to each other,
I fucking
but
hate
do
when
not see each
dialogue
other.
options
No,
don't
it's
reflect
good.
what happens.
That's
I
exactly
didn't
what
see
he
her
did.
all day.
Poirot would slap her.
Accuse her of lying.
Say that she went
Let's
into
just
the
be as.
tobacco shop.
I always just want to be as
I
horrible
know
as
that you
possible.
went to the tobacco shop yesterday.
Hercule is asking about
Well-
her soft straws.
Well, you just said you didn't.
Accuse her of murder. No, I'm not doing
That's
it.
minus all our
Is it
ego
okay to
points.
Tell me if you saw something unusual.
Who do you think you are telling me what to do?
Coming over here, solving our crimes. She's a
Catching our
fucking
murderers.
awful
Catching our
Murderer.
ABC murderers.
rustic confessional.
She didn't tell us shit.
She runs a fruit and veg shop. She must have been a customer. Yeah. Did we blow that interaction? Did we
I feel like we
completely not?
feel like we did it well. No, you can't talk to her again.
You again?
Yeah, she got
I've
nothing to
nothing
say.
to say.
Okay, well, bye then. Nancy.
See ya.
Strawberries, 6 pence a pound.
Soft strawberries.
She's not the best
Is the green racer
salesperson, is
causing
she?
trouble? I'll sort her out.
Yeah, go and fuck her up, mate.
No, please.
She's a
leave it,
racist.
Inspector.
Reporter for hate
Get her
crime.
to talk later.
He should just murder her like he
I
did that
found
person in his
the
last
victim's
novel.
niece. She's waiting for you in
True.
the back of the shop.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you, mon ami. I'll
What, the
question-
niece?
She's here.
Okay, hello. That was... Jap works fast, doesn't he?
She has heard that you've been saying things about her being poor.
Some objects
I
can
don't know why I
be
made
modified.
Hastings
Um,
French as well.
Oh. What's
Oh,
she doing in there?
That would turn Poirot right on.
This is interesting.
She's gone.
She's alive.
Have the body removed out of respect
okay.
for the victim.
We would have seen that. You were standing just outside.
He's not very observant. Can we
Jap,
establish the
Jap
time
ate the
range
body.
in which she was killed? That sounds interesting. Let's see what we've got for that so far. What was she doing? She was just at the shop, right?
Right. Cigarette
She was-
packet.
Pocket-
Cigarettes there.
packets in a month. She was stacking the shelves, right? Yeah, she was
She
like
was
hit
just-
from behind,
Yeah.
stacking the shelves. Or, okay, taking a packet. I don't know. I don't think it proves that she was taking a packet.
No, but that's just one of those
Murderer
leaps, isn't
probably
it?
pretended to be a customer.
They make me sick when they do that.
The shopkeeper from the
They
pine
come at you
as
with
he
the
turned round.
question of
pro-
commerce,
The promise.
of a sale. Let's see if we can solve this.
Can
Or-
we see perchance like how many ego points we've got?
It's not
all told.
No,
If you hit the pause button, is it going to tell us there?
no. Did you
It's
mean
not.
use a clue?
Use a clue.
Can we?
We
establish
have
the
not
time
been
range?
using
Well, we know
clues
what
in-
time the body was found. She was seen alive at 5:30. Was found at 11. Well, so we can. Again, like they've just made Poirot come off as a right mug.
Oh,
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 I spoke
here we
too soon.
go.
Because of the counter. I mean, that does factor into the time
Yeah.
range, but not necessarily as specifically as we would like. I mean, if
It'll be that and the missing clue.
Yeah.
Let's go chapter.
I heard she was
to
killed
Mary.
at exactly noon. Shouted Hastings.
Does he have
Quite
to get
wrong.
the key out of the till again?
Where's the woman?
She's in the back room.
Why does she sound like she's crying from this way? The directional audio is all fucked up. Ooh, she's an angel.
Observe. Click and hold. Drag to the left.
No, I can't. I can only... What can I do?
She's sitting very still for someone so sad.
Let's go the other side. I think Poirot wouldn't creep up behind her like a fucking spider.
I think he might.
I think he'd talk to her from the other side. I think he'd do this a bit first to put her at ease.
Just spinning on the stop.
Woohoo! Bye!
Psych! I'm back.
Let me talk to her.
No.
Is he walking to Talk Town? What's going on? This is very annoying.
Let's come round here. Can he come round this side? Like stand
I don't know.
over here a bit. Then turn and
You may be
turn
wondering what I'm doing here. Don't try and rub her torso.
You have to like. It's got to like pull her skirt up, maybe.
I doubt that's the case. What if he has to pull up a chair?
There aren't any others.
Hmm.
Let's check ourselves out
Yeah.
again.
I mean, you'll probably get Poirot points for this. Ooh.
Max out our stats.
This
just by
lady,
constantly looking in the mirror.
Shayeti, this is the niece of the victim. Her name is Alice Drower, I believe. As you can hear, she's a snivelling little thing
Right. I think there's only one
who
thing
it's
for
impossible to talk
it. We're
to.
gonna leave the room.
Goodbye, Alice.
Jeb, this woman is
Poirot wouldn't talk to
inconsolable.
her. She's not very responsive. Okay, let's see. What's Strange saying? A 3D Five Nights at Freddy's. That's just some news.
She cannot be
Okay, look.
spoken to.
Let's have a look.
But let me say, it was a good game up to now.
It was, wasn't it? The tension between these two is unbearable, I know.
Finished with this subject.
Okay.
So we're talking about her. That's rude. Okay,
maybe
maybe we
now.
have to, like-
Maybe now you've.
Finish with the objet.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. Give it a Google.
What do you mean?
I'll give it.
Google.
I'm giving it a Google.
How do I marry?
ABC murders. Talk to Alice. We can't be the first people to have had this problem. Talk to Alice's needs.
Talk to
Be
him,
nice to
yeah.
her. Is all it said.
Maybe get her a water.
Maybe a tissue.
Tissue. Yeah.
Can you see a little tissue?
Get the bloodied handkerchief from the fucking thing.
Excuse me, Alice.
Your aunt used to have nosebleeds.
Mrs. Asher lived very simply.
Have I mentioned
Is
how
he saying
poor she
this
was?
out loud again? Your aunt, she was poor, no?
Oh,
What?
observe. What
Wow.
the fuck was wrong with that?
Is her grief sincere?
Well, doesn't look sincere because she's poorly
She's
animated.
completely stony
Handkerchief,
faced,
no tears,
lowered eyes,
clenched
that's what you know.
fist, funny headband, heaving breast,
I
doily
think you're,
on
I think you're
table.
right by the hand because it goes a bit green. Here we go. Or cuffs, modest black clothes. Yeah.
If Poirot takes this, he's an absolute rube.
Appears to be very
Like, she could have just worn black and looked down.
She wore black and looked down. The only time you can do this.
Then you are genuinely sad. Okay, what's our information? Let's just check it out before we talk to her so we're fully
She
prepared.
is sad.
About
She is.
30.
Alice Asher's niece.
Very sad. Is that
Incredible.
literally...
It's a good job he wrote that down. He might
Yeah.
have forgotten. She's a Susie in the Banshees.
Can we not talk to her again now? Is this going to happen again?
What did you do before to solve this?
I came at it from a particular angle, seems to be
He
the
can
solution.
only question from directly opposite.
It's so annoying.
This is awful.
finished with this subject.
I know.
This is
Oh, there we
Oh.
go. It's only after you finish with an object you
Okay.
can talk to her. Bullshit.
That's very
That's
good.
that's a down. You only got to
Demand that she stops crying.
That's enough.
You
Poirot
cannot-
wouldn't do
You
that.
cannot keep up with this.
Yeah, I don't think
You
he'd
are
do
very
that.
fond of your aunt, am I right?
Why does he think that's
Your
how
aunt.
French people say
He was very
aunt
fond of
or
your
Belgian?
aunt.
Died.
Aunt. Deduce that the what? Why? Based on
Ask
what?
if her aunt had children. Just ask that.
Your aunt did not have
I
any
can't listen to him saying
Your
that.
aunt did not have
It's
children.
literally
Separated
offensive.
from her husband.
What do you think about Franz Asher,
Franz.
your aunt's husband?
Aunt.
Never left her alone.
Why does he?
Never left her alone for space
Don't
for.
lie all
I
the
thought I said
time,
ask if her aunt
make
had
me see.
chickens. Did the aunt have the
Ask if
chickens?
Alice was afraid. Ask
She
if
ever
she
thought-
thought the husband would go through with his threats.
I think either of those.
Afraid, I
Yeah.
think.
Was your
Subtler.
aunt afraid of her husband?
Was she some
He
kind of
shouted
poor
a lot.
coward?
She wasn't afraid of him. Why,
Nice.
he used to slink away when she turned on him.
Good.
He was afraid
Why
of
is she
her, if you
common
like.
now?
Why? Look at her fucking posture. Say a divorce would have been a solution. I mean,
Ask if Alice was all right.
Did your aunt enjoy good
Stop saying
it's different every time. It's slightly different and worse.
He's becoming a goose.
Does Franz Asher work?
All he's
She was
done for
far away
years
from
is
Ryder, for
drink
sure.
and gamble.
He used to be a good cabinet maker. Didn't we all, Mary?
Like she's changed her class 5 times in a sentence.
Okay. Had a reason.
Strawberry,
Why
6p
did
a
you support
pound.
such a goods for nothing?
He was
A good for nothing.
nothing.
Well, she
What do you
she
mean?
could have.
I understand.
He was an awful cabinet
You have
man.
been of great assistance,
He was an
mademoiselle.
awful cabinet man.
Was that it? I didn't learn fuck all.
Yeah,
from that.
we learned.
Did we learn to rule out the husband? Oh no, apparently we learned to rule him in.
Please take this young lady home.
She sickens me into
pleasure.
bed crying.
She is just as poor as her aunt.
Her dress is on
Such
backwards.
sex. And since Alice Asher gave him money regularly,
Yeah, I guess
it was not
okay.
in his interest to kill her.
Or it was in his interest to kill her, and then he could have
Take
all the money at
money.
once. Or then maybe it was about keeping that revenue stream. She was like his side hustle.
Rise and grind.
Okay, what can we? Oh, well, I
You've
didn't-
opened a notebook. Oh,
Oh, who's this
Oh, here we
fucking town
go.
drunk?
it's
Killing
Franz.
Hastings.
That's Franz, but also he's identical to Jap.
He's all yours, Poirot. There are a few things I
Are
need
they
to
all the
check.
same man? They basically are. aren't
Yeah.
they?
Way of sobering him up.
I
Sobbering.
wonder what his wife used to do. He must
I
have
won't
scared
go.
the
What his
must have
wife
scared
used
the
to. Sounds like Keir
customers
Starmer. I have a profound vision. Okay, let's leave him for now. I just want to check in here.
Oh, you could observe him.
Doesn't work at the moment. A notorious alcoholic with a violent and aggressive temperament. Poirot should beat him up.
So now is definitely the time.
He was
to-
about 60 and Alice... Oh no, she was about 50. She didn't look 50, did she?
No.
Hastings
Good on
is
her.
not to be trusted. No, he constantly is falling... Oh, he dropped something. He dropped something and all. Have we got any more clues yet or no?
No. Good.
Alright, let's observe this dropping.
Let's go and
It's Franz's droppings. It looks like he dropped a cannon. He's dropped a small cannon.
A box of new stockings.
A pervert. We've got a pervert on our hands, Hastings.
It's Alice Asher's notebook.
Dropped
That's
his
interesting.
equity.
possible debtors and creditors. God,
Let's
I
have
hate
a
when
peek.
I leave my possible list of
Bodley.
debtors and creditors lying
Fruit
about.
seller
Bodley.
has debts too.
Debts too.
Maybe more cooperative
Bodley, I've
services
seen your
and
debts. Give me free lettuce.
commissions.
Bodley, you cannot hide your debts from me.
Alcoholic husband.
Okay.
There's someone called Knock.
What, K-N-O-K?
Yep.
O-C-K.
Yep.
Right, let's...
Hang on, you only found 2 out of
Not
3
in any
things
condition
there.
to be-
What do you reckon we're going to sober him up with? Is
Hang on, I think pretty sure you only found 2 out of 3 things.
You're
over
joking,
here.
aren't you?
Oh, it's only 2 things. Thank
You were
fuck for
joking.
that. Oh.
Thank God in heaven. If we missed a
Okay,
thing...
and you're sure you can't observe?
Yeah,
Did
you-
you drag to the left?
I've tried.
Not in any condition
He's not
to be
any...
pushed.
You
What
can't
kind of way to
observe him.
sober him up? What about the
Smash
what about the
him with a
stinking
book.
vinegar from Bodley's?
You're fucking right. You're right and all. Very good.
He said it could wake the dead, but he interestingly then did not bother to try that.
On the dead.
Bodley!
Bodley, I'm
You
stealing this piss vinegar.
You can't stop me or I'll tell everyone about your debts.
Okay, I guess we have to ask Bodley for her Vinegar. Find a way to sober up France. She owed Alice Asher 10 fucking pounds. If she'd given Alice that £10, she wouldn't have been refused her loan at the bank, and she wouldn't be dead because she would have got a security badge.
So what you're saying is Alice murdered Bodley.
I'm going to accuse that. Poirot's gone mad. I'm not pressing anything. She doesn't seem to mind this, does she?
Walk this way.
I hope Poirot's so fucking aggressive.
Accuse her of selling rotten fruit.
Your fruit is rotten.
What?
Like your
Who dares
hat.
to say that?
Whoa.
Bloody hell, love.
Victims account book.
Why did he open with that if he wanted to go into this?
Tobacco and magazines.
And magazines,
That's a
eh?
lie. She owed me £1. I swear.
She fucking
That's
didn't.
not true. I accuse her of lying.
Yeah.
Enough lies.
It's
Enough.
not lies. But you're not quite as clever as what you think.
But you're not.
Now,
Mate,
please
I
be so
am.
kind as to explain this.
Look at my account book.
Look
And
at my
£11
account
for
book.
fruit and vegetables. I may have had a slate at her shop, but she had one
It's
at
a slate
mine.
like a tab. I've never heard that
Owes me
expression.
£1. And that reminds me I have to get it back from her niece.
I have to get it back from her
That
corpse.
is quite enough. Your account book has saved you.
We haven't seen
I
it.
might ask Chief Inspector Chap to
absolutely
throw you in the
dope.
cells for 1 or 2 nights while he checks
Wow.
your entries.
This is police
You want to go to
brutality.
prison?
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 Well, I haven't done nothing.
In that case, I am
Double
counting
negative.
on your full
Now let
cooperation.
me take your
Yes, sir.
vinegar.
Of course, sir.
Wow,
Vinegar.
he's
Listen,
not been
I
nice.
didn't kill
This one.
Alice,
Look
I
at his
swear.
weird spindly
But it's true that I
fingers.
did go to the
Yeah,
shop
they're
yesterday.
sliding over each other, glitching in and out.
6 o'clock.
Oh, this is the
She
last
left me a note
clue
saying she wanted some strawberries.
in the whole game.
So hang on, we've only narrowed it down to a 5-hour window. That's not
Yeah,
that good.
it's better than what we had, which was a 6.
Look at these notifications I'm
Did not see
getting.
her.
Go on,
She
what are they?
wasn't in the shop, so
What does
I
it
just
say?
put the strawberries on the
Liked by
counter and
a
left.
certain P. Chandler. Ask what she saw in the tobacco shop. Oh, so she was already probably dead at this time. Perhaps.
Did you see anything unusual?
I saw her lying down in a pool of strawberries.
Or maybe
I thought, no, she's just having a little rest.
So she was already dead at this point.
Alice didn't sell them. Maybe
God, it's sad,
the
isn't
customer
it?
who left it there.
Only 50. She had
You were not
she had
alone.
another decade ahead
I
of her.
thought Alice
Fucking
had
At
to
least.
get her medicine from her room
Some
that
say they're
she'd
your
be
best
straight
years
back.
as well.
Yeah.
You mentioned medicine.
Something for her cough.
Yeah.
Just to take it
An
along.
anti.
Who do you
Tussin.
think killed her?
Yeah, antitussive.
Her scoundrel of a husband. He was always after
She's
her
only
for
got
something.
one level,
Well,
this
he's
woman.
a
She's
foreigner.
like only got this piercing,
sorry,
like
sir.
accusatory. Oh,
What I mean is he's German.
she's
That's
changed
even
it.
worse.
She's changed it.
That's even worse than whatever you are.
Foreign.
Well, no. But
Why
that
is she,
wasn't
like,
any
shouting
streets
everything?
packed, and I have better things
'Cause
to
Do
she's-
you
do.
think
that's
the
how you act.
murderer is the rat? Could be. We'll stamp that rat. Oh, just to be
You
safe.
can't be saying that. You're
A digi
friends with
rat.
lots of
I
rats.
do love rats.
Take-
Give me this fucking vinegar.
I'll just borrow your bottle a moment.
Oh!
Take
Poirot
it.
never asked.
Take it.
Take
Sober
it.
up her husband, but try
Oh.
not to
I hope Poirot just smashes him on the head with it.
That was my idea as well. She must have been
Let us
smart.
now try and get our brain
Try.
cells to work.
That's not what they said.
What did he say?
He said brain cells.
Okay, so
Can we reduce the time range? Yeah.
Yeah.
Click on her. Yeah. That's dumb.
5:30 and 6. That's a very narrow window.
That's amazing.
So we can look at people who are awake between 5:30 and 6.
Only they could have
At
committed.
what time was
the
it committed? I
crime.
thought we just solved that. She left some strawberries at the shop at 6. She owed her money,
Yeah.
blah blah blah,
Cool.
whatever.
That's
Fuck
done.
off. Question friends.
Let's go. Let's
Let's
go.
fucking
Let's
question this
drown him in
bitch.
this rancid vinaigrette.
I'm gonna fucking pour it all over him. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna tip his nose back and pour it up and waterboard him with vinegar.
Ugh.
I like the sound of that. Would you like to be
Look at the
waterboarded?
size of
Is
Jack.
not in any condition to be questioned.
It's inflating like oh
Find a
Mark.
way to sort of-
Yeah.
You've got it, you tit.
Oh, do I not have the vinegar?
But you did. You picked it up.
Oh no, there we go.
Okay,
Drop it on
there
him.
we go.
Go on. Go on, do what's he gonna do? It's gonna look ridiculous. Ooh. Ooh.
Mes amis, I can say without a doubt that poor Mrs. Asher was killed between 5:30 and
Alf.
6.
Killed when the street was packed with people.
That's,
That's
rather
rather
bold.
bold.
Killed when the street was packed with
Talking
people.
to the neighbours and
They said everyone was
Anything
between 5:30 and 6. Are you not going to ask the dude you just woke
Yeah, why
up
did we
from a
wake him
coma?
up for this conversation?
Yeah.
We must grill this
Yeah,
awake
all
villain.
right.
Did you just call me a villain? Let's observe
Jawohl!
him.
Oh, yeah. He's black eye.
Nazi.
Black eye's
Smile
got
is
to be
in
one.
rather a bad state.
Yeah.
Bloody lip.
That's going to be hard to corroborate.
And knuckles.
Eye, lip, rancid knuckles. Go on.
A ripped shirt, ripped sleeve.
Yeah, ripped sleeve.
Look at that. Poor.
Go on. Do an
This
observation.
man has been fighting and he smells of alcohol.
We knew
He's
all
been
of
fighting with
these
the demon
things.
called alcoholism. Maybe I
Now,
should start
alcohol makes a big man small and can lead to a life of crime.
You wanted to pay 2p for the letters. You got into a terrible fist.
It's what you get.
Accuse him of having killed his wife. Would Poirot offer him a cigarette? I don't think so.
I don't think so because he's already said that he hates him.
What were you doing yesterday at the time of the crime?
He doesn't know
I
what
was
time the crime
fighting.
was.
Oh, God.
Can't recall.
Accuse him of drunkenness is very true.
You can't question old Alan.
Come on, my friend. Try to remember.
Yeah, I think Poirot's going to try and, like, chum up to this guy, because this is an alpha Chad.
But I don't
And Poirot's a Sigma male.
I don't remember it.
But maybe you do remember.
Oh,
Oh, yes. Now's our
I
chance.
do.
take things
Oh.
so seriously, sir. Nothing but empty
Hypocrite.
threats. We
Why?
didn't plan all that
Why?
carefully.
Why is that hypocrisy?
Involved in fights?
I don't know what you mean.
You,
Well,
friends,
it's a simple question.
no need to lie.
Make
fun of him being
for
beaten up.
Says that someone gave you a good beat.
They did.
That's a good one, Poirot. Well
No
done.
way.
You should have seen the other guy.
Coat and gave me a black eye.
And he split my lip.
See the state of him.
He beat me so hard I became English.
Who is
Knock the Hun right out of me.
Yes, if I could. Yesterday
What
afternoon,
triggered his sudden honesty?
Okay.
You've got me.
You've cornered me, Hercule.
Intellectually dominated again, Franz. Got to work on that.
Giving me a beating of your own. Beating of the mind.
The marketplace of ideas.
thought about it? And was this?
What damn was this?
in the evening about 6.
Then I killed my wife.
I think it was just after my wife died.
I beat her head with a punnet of straws.
I said, get us a
punnet of
packet of...
Bodley's foul dense straws.
Alibi appears to be confirmed.
By what?
Same, I'm going to call and check that he did
Call
have a
and
fight
check.
with
Yeah,
this
but
man
that is the
afternoon.
confirmation, Jap.
You can never trust
What you
this
mean is he
chap.
gave
Very
you an
credulous,
alibi.
isn't he?
One thing is certain, Asher was a ruffian who used to beat his wife.
That is again not
Put him in prison
certain.
anyway.
Very educated.
He couldn't write the letter. Oh, I see. I thought it meant he,
He
couldn't
couldn't
sign the
he
3
couldn't-
letters.
He couldn't.
We know the murderer pretended to be a customer.
Yeah.
Did not kill her for
Franz
money.
couldn't have
We
pretended to
don't-
be a customer.
We don't know.
Because she'd have said, you're my beaten husband.
And the murderer.
I agree with you on that point.
Therefore, it's likely he wrote the letter.
Indeed,
Hercule, you
that
are a
doesn't explain
genius.
why and how he did it.
That's true.
You are quite right. Why he did it is a mystery.
A
But as for
mystery.
how he did it,
They've
we do
jumped
know
into
enough
he,
to try and
have they?
reconstruct the events.
Are we going to get to watch? I love to watch a reconstruction.
This is my design.
That would be fucking great.
Oh my god.
Oh, hot.
We're literally.
Look at the
This
music.
is my
Are we
designing.
Killer's Eye murderers?
Yes.
This is cool. This is
Ask her
tense.
for a packet of fags.
Enters the shop.
Hello, love. Beats her on the head. Well,
Advance.
hang on. Yeah. Well, do we?
Well, don't.
We can't.
Mrs. Asher turns around.
Oh, yeah, he asks for a
But
packet.
isn't he holding a hammer?
No, he's holding a walking stick.
Oh, okay.
Ask for.
The murderer asks her for some tobacco.
She's got quite a rack,
Turns
hasn't
her
she?
back to him.
Stick.
Seizes the opportunity to strike her.
This music's getting my blood going.
Turn around.
Put. No, we got to put.
No, he just leaves. He left, and then he remembered.
He pretended to put an ABC.
It's got a really weird spine
The
where it
ABC
just
was not
stays
found
open.
like that. We are not far from the solution, Hastings.
You're miles away.
Would
You don't have a
mind if
clue,
we
did
thought
it?
about it a little more?
Why are the cigarettes a different colour from everything else? What?
Oh,
Why was it
wasn't,
failed?
It wasn't found like that.
Killer.
It was
enters
face
the shop.
down.
Well, I didn't ask him to put it the other way.
Okay.
We definitely advanced.
Advance. Yeah.
This
That's
is bullshit.
Turns around to greet a customer.
I'm furious.
I tell you,
Ask
she's
for.
looking great for 50. Yeah, you've
She
gotta
needs a
give
little
her
bit
that.
of a...
For some tobacco.
Bit gaunt,
She
maybe,
turns her
but
back to
like.
him. He seizes the opportunity to strike
This
her.
is true.
Turn around. As it turn around the book.
Oh,
He then places the
that was not
ABC
obvious.
That is
down
not
before
obvious, no.
leaving.
Bullshit. Why does it
Everything
only
appears to
put
match the
little
crime scene,
keywords like
Mr.
put?
Hastings.
ask for.
That is exactly what happened.
Well, because it's about our Herculean intuition, isn't
I
it?
see that
to
now.
finish the sentence.
I see that now.
Reconstruction success. We've killed her again.
Yes, fucking yes.
She's dead for a third time.
We haven't.
else.
That comes afterwards. The rat scuttles in
Asher
and
has a
pisses
strong
up a
alibi,
storm.
and we don't have any
A
other
circular
suspects.
storm.
But what was the point of this crime?
What's the point of any crime, Jack?
She gave Franz
What
Asher
if a
money
policeman
early.
said that to me?
She wasn't owed money.
What was the point of
Nobody
this crime?
stood to gain anything.
So I conclude there was no murder. Wow,
Oh.
that's a hell of a leap.
And I fear that we had not heard the last of him.
There
So
are
that calls it
25
A
more
murders.
letters.
Yeah, let's go back to London.
Let's go.
If we hurry, we
He
should
saw that
catch
in the
the
book.
7 train. Are you
The
coming?
7:02. What a weird way of saying that.
Unfortunately, I have to talk with Andover police.
Where are
See
you
soon
from?
then.
He's.
coming,
I don't know
Estes?
why his
Let's
jurisdiction
go,
extends
there's
here.
nothing for us
Because
to
where is Andover? It's not in London, is
Is
it?
it on the coast, I think?
Andover. Let's have a look. Hampshire. It's on the River Anton.
Well, do you have any
River
idea about
Anton?
the killer's identity?
Where are they now?
Must
This
be
is
a
Poirot's
tall
flat,
man
it's
of
nice.
medium height.
I think it's a real building.
And suspicious
Beautiful
eyes.
Art Deco.
He has a slight limp on the
That's
right
near where...
Near
and
Salisbury.
one just
Oh.
below his shoulder blade.
Poirot,
What was he talking about then?
Mon ami, what do you want?
Poirot!
Fix upon me a look of dog-like devotion and demand of
Upon
me
us,
a
Mon.
pronouncement à la Sherlock Holmes.
You
Holmes.
can't reference
know what
other
Yeah.
detectives.
I don't like that.
It's not
Nor to
crossover,
set
right?
hands upon him.
what should we do then?
God, look at that. Fucking living space.
Poirot, you seem to have a crocodile in your house.
Killer will manifest
I say,
himself.
Poirot. That seems to be a croc.
I thought I heard
Look at it.
Look at his, he's got Japanese artwork
Go
too.
and see.
Poirot, you like the anime girls.
Poirot's got an anime, Abby. Alan Bennett voicing Hastings.
Oh, Poirot.
Where's the letter?
It's on the desk.
Let's just check this out. I think while we're here, we'll do some Poirot things for
Daily
ego
Flicker,
points.
June the
Daily
22nd,
Flicker.
1935.
Battle for over control
Battle
of bank
over
system.
control
What will
of
the
bank system.
government?
What will the government do?
Is that how they used to spell government in
Andover.
1935?
I refuse to believe so.
If so, then
Murder
it
of a
cements my
tobacconist.
belief that the past was bullshit.
I think it's that thing on the desk, isn't
Why
it?
have we received some thumbnails? What does that mean?
Cupid bow moustache.
What do you suppose it means that we've won a thumbnail?
Nothing. Absolutely.
Let's see if there's any deductions to make or anything.
Read the letter.
I'm not ready to read the letter. I need to look around.
Okay. Look around.
Because we don't
Go
know how many
Go
times
and
we'll
visit the
get.
croc.
Yeah, of course.
You've won the trophy newspaper, just so you know.
That's very cool.
Oh, there's another mirror you can go and look in.
Yeah.
What are we doing over here?
Poirot's the murderer.
Poirot, you fucking...
Oh,
Wait,
I
is
don't
that
remember
Hastings'
the
journal
years,
next
yeah.
to it? I'll definitely read that.
I like the art of it.
Yeah, it's
It
nice,
looks like
isn't it?
the Harry Potter graphic design.
Andover, Hampshire.
Oh, look, we're going to find out.
Hampshire.
31,200
Hampshire.
inhabitants.
This is where Paul
This
lives,
is
I
where
think.
everyone's alt lives. Hastings.
Oh, I clicked it again. I know. Was that the only clue there? I didn't
Yeah, I
actually.
think so.
Is this the mirror?
Yeah, let's go check ourselves out. We are looking fit.
Imagine if he started taking his clothes off. That'd be cool.
Oh, look, there's a letter on the floor.
Yeah, that's the letter. Hercule. Do they don't know how to animate someone looking in a mirror. Come on.
What are you doing?
I was trying to bring him this way, but the game was resistant. Why has he only got exclusively Asian art
He-
and an
It's a
alligator?
fucking weeb.
I'm going to watch the Legend of Korra, the Last Airbender.
Hastings, I don't know if you know this,
Hastings,
but I
you're
am an
sitting
incel.
like a fucking freak.
It's to observe Hastings.
No doubt about it. Hastings is going bald.
There's no
Also, his
need
voice
for
changed
that.
completely. Is that the only observation?
No doubt about it.
No doubt about it.
No doubt about it.
He's spitting bars when he says that.
Has he got
No doubt about it.
stories?
Let's go and check in his kitchen. Have we looked on this?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
we
that's
did.
where the ABC was. I thought it was a cat flap to the cupboard. Now that I think of it.
There is nothing else to do in my flat.
You want to get a PS5, Poirot, you fucking user.
What if he had a Wii Fit board?
It is now the right time.
For
For what?
looking on your
To
own
be
desk.
on the desk. You could find Sophie Alice Beck's in
See
the
what their
kitchen.
disc is. That'd be very cool.
Murder on the dance floor.
Oh,
Come on,
nice.
come on.
that's why we keep you around.
That's what I'm here for.
It's classic. Clip that. Do not. Oh, cool letter, guys. Oh, it was written on the beautiful.
It's invisible ink. You can
Clinton
only see it on one
scarf.
side of the paper.
Dear
I.
Mr. Poirot,
I.
What do you think?
I believe that I won this round. The Andover
There's a
affair.
time.
Well,
Chrissy.
you did kind of have a head start, didn't you?
I wanted to read it, but
Bexhill
without
on
him
Heath.
narrating
The
it.
next crime will be in Bexhill.
Well, that's not an observation, is it? He did just tell you that.
It was Warren.
Warren.
It's like the
Is there
old Shakespeare.
anything that might help the police?
He said he's
To be
going to
honest,
kill
I
another
think we can
tobacconist.
already guess something about the next victim.
Go on.
But
They're
I
gonna
want
be
to
a
think
B
about it
name.
a little more.
Alice. What was her surname?
Asher.
So it's going to be Bob Bibbio.
Beverly.
Bob Bibbio.
Hastings is secretly a big Dua Lipa fan.
Almost assuredly.
Oh,
Sinking.
thinking. Hang on a minute.
Let
Altered
us
state.
examine this more closely.
Okay.
The eyes are thick.
The eye's the thing, isn't it?
The eyes are chonk.
Let's see. Dear Hercule Poirot, I've heard that you're very good at solving. I can't read for some reason. Problems which are too subtle for our poor English police officers and their slow minds. So, clever clogs. It's alliteration. We're going to put you to the test. The riddle we are setting you will certainly... What's all this we?
But then in the second one, it's I.
Yeah, that's fascinating. On the 21st of the month. Well, what do you think? I believe that I won this round. The Andover affair went like clockwork, don't you feel?
Can I just say, look
But
at
the
what
fun.
look what the curse is doing.
It's absolutely diddling that off, isn't it?
It's really
But the
not
fun
nice.
has only just started. I'd like to draw
We're
your
having
attention
a
to
crazy
Bexhill and Sea
time.
on the 25th of the month. So it went I to Weir again. And
Certain
that's...
characters in the two letters may have similar defects.
Yeah, the A's are always
A's are wonky.
squaggly.
Yes, the A
Yes.
appears to be quite
What are we
unusual.
proving? That it's the same guy because
But
it's
it's a
signed by the same
typewriter,
person.
yeah.
Well, it's not fucking font, is it?
Yes, this I. However,
Poirot
That's
has never
Poirot
described
points.
something
two
weird.
words do not match.
What do you mean? What do you
So
mean?
the I there looks different to the I.
To the I here.
Yes, the I characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects.
I don't understand what he
But
meant.
like, so like
Find
this
some
eye is
other
different to
similar
that one.
defects to
What,
confirm my
these
theory.
three eyes are different to each
Yeah.
other. Well, visibly they are not. I have to have another... What else can we compare? The
Do
A
the
down
A's
here.
again.
Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual.
And then what am I
Unusual.
clicking? The other A.
That's right. The A characters in
I
the
know,
two
we've
letters
proved that already. Why didn't you
have the same
circle it?
defects.
Put a fucking ring around them,
I
you
have
prick.
to find some other similar defects to confirm my
You
theory.
have.
What's the theory? That it's the commas are a bit fucked. The W's are they
The
they a big deal?
apostrophes.
The apostrophe, exclamations. Have we got any of those? Honestly,
The W's, the lowercase W's are all a bit faded.
okay. Where can I see what? I
So, well, what?
The W is not printed
We.
properly.
yeah, good
we-
knowledge.
Of course, the W characters in the two
The
letters
W
do indeed have the
characters.
same defects.
Have the same defects.
What are
My
you?
theory
What are you
was
leading
right.
to?
These two letters.
Oh,
Fuck me!
Typewriter.
Fuck! It
What a
comes out
boring
of
thing we already
nowhere.
knew. What a long
Letters were
fucking
written
bit
on
of
the same
bullshit.
typewriter and show the same
Typewriter.
characteristics.
Yep.
You surprise me, Poirot. You usually ignore me.
Wow, pipe down.
Usual.
Normally, just an absolute fabrication from that
just
funny
make shit
foreign
up.
mind of yours.
Let us now try and get how brain cells work.
It'd be amazing if this game had Hastings being a massive
Yeah.
racist.
Okay, well, it's everything begins with A, isn't it?
I think that bodily woman had you pegged.
First victim was called Asher.
Asher, and then the letter.
Lived in a squalid neighbourhood. She didn't. It's got to be that, right?
Oh, what has he done now?
Slow down,
What has he
Poirot. I
done?
can't keep up. I can't keep up with these links.
What can we guess about the next victim? There's only one clue.
It's gonna be in Bexhill and start with a B. Fuck me.
Wow, one clue, one thought.
This is.
So, Poirot, have you found something?
What's he been
Hastings,
doing?
how have you not?
I am afraid it is not enough to stop the murderer. Let us go and see Chief Inspector Sharp. I will explain there.
It's not like it would take too long to convey.
Can you not ring him on that telephone? What you have?
No. Leave Whitehaven.
Right.
Super racist
It's
name.
impossible to get through to Scotland Yard.
Ah, there we go.
Why is that?
They've got a
Just-
really famous number.
Finished with this subject.
Okay, well, we
Okay,
just get out, I suppose. Can you eat some of this waxy fruit?
I must eat some of this waxy fruit.
No doubt about it.
I like
He
that
loves
he's just
to
saying that
say
in
that.
front of him.
No doubt about it.
It's very
He
good.
also seems to have some sort of weird
check the
defect in
mirror
his
again.
cheek. Yeah, let's
He's got a
get
weird
those-
like dimple
get
in
those
his
points
shoulder.
up.
Oh,
Oh, he
look.
sticks his arse out. Oh, very nice. He's got some junk in that trunk.
Yeah. Have you seen the 50 trophies? Can't say that I have. Let's talk to this weirdo
Again, this
lady.
vibrating car.
This looks stressful. Poirot would go over to
Observe.
this. Oh, you can't. Poirot would snuffle up that
yeah.
steam. What would he do? There must be something. There must be a reason they didn't put me straight in the car. It must be some good
Maybe
dialogue.
time to
Yeah.
go to Scotland Yard.
I have already
Worth.
said this.
Yeah, that was useful. Am I going to go and talk to this?
No.
To
you get-
Scotland Yard, please.
Wow,
Glad we
those were
had that
two
moment.
good dialogue moments.
That was fun. The name's Gary Poirot. London.
July 22nd.
Inform Jap about the B letter. Could have worded that in a slightly more evocative way, perhaps. Is there
No,
anything to notice?
absolutely
Look,
nothing.
notice that cat up there.
No, he hasn't. He's fucked off down the road.
Poirot. Let's leave.
I'm back to Whitehaven.
Okay,
I do
where's,
not
uh,
wish to speak to Jap.
Let's drag it on to Jap.
That's Hastings.
Oh, was it? Oh, fuck.
Hastings, go give this to Jap.
Is he pouring over it or what?
Jap looks haggard. He's doing a sort of seance.
Look at fucking Hastings eyeing up these guns.
But look at Jap.
These two men are unwell. This one's about to do a rampage. If I observe him, it's just going to say
He's going full Columbine.
Hastings has always been fascinated by weapons.
Arrest him.
Get rid.
Jap has
Jap
bought all
has
his medals
killed-
off eBay.
Jap has killed so many foreign people.
Jap has invested a great
He's
deal
got
in
big
skill.
colonialist energy, hasn't he?
Yeah.
This one is a fake.
Look at the picture. Look at that picture. That is bad.
Oh, God. Shooting trophy.
Looks a bit like a furry. Is that
What are
his
we going to
first
infer?
soda?
Jap is an investigator greatly respected by his peers.
Wrong.
Doesn't mean
He's never solved a single crime.
doesn't mean that. He
always
really
Poirot.
needs you. Has he
Is there
already
anything else to
marked
look at here?
Bexhill on the map?
Yeah, that's what I was going to peek at. Where's Bexhill? Kent?
Thought it was south. Oh no, is it just London?
I really like this city. One thing is certain.
Great
You'll never
restricted
get
on
bored here.
peers. It's great observation,
Alice
Poirot.
Asher was murdered in Andover. The ABC killer's first murder.
Yeah, this is good. We're almost there.
It's going to take Poirot 100,000 hours to solve the crime at this rate.
They'll be through Z and back to the
We've
beginning
started
again.
again.
Has to be snowed under.
But
He's really panicking. His hands are moving like a madman.
there appears to be a force field around his desk.
His light is still on. Is that going to be something like he's been
Oh, yeah,
working all
maybe.
night? No, that's too much for this game.
The coffee's empty. The phone's off the hook. That's why we couldn't get through.
Cup of cold tea.
And
telephone.
his hands are levitated.
His hands are grey.
Piles of files.
It's a
What are we going to
fucking-
infer?
The fucking
Appears
Lorax.
to already be overloaded with
You
work.
already said that.
News is
I
not
wish it
going to
wouldn't.
improve
I wish you
matters.
could like up the game assuming you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Bonjour, Chief Inspector. I am afraid we have some bad news.
Have they just been
I've just received another letter signed
wandering
Hastings.
around?
Look at the
before telling
cheekbones
you?
on
Time
Hastings.
will be on the 25th
It's like
in
Kate
Betsy
Moss.
on Sea.
Are you completely sure it's from the same person?
I have compared the two
Are you
letters.
completely
I spent
sure?
about 20 minutes having a look at the W's.
You think he's going to carry out his threats?
Yes.
That's how we
God,
do it.
Bexhill is very busy at this time
Good
of
God.
year.
Yeah.
I have
It's
no
Bexhill's
idea who the next
biggest
victim will
tourist town.
Their name will be Bibi.
The killer attacks old ladies who run a shop. The murderer is unpredictable. Fuck me.
I suspect that the name of the second victim will start with B.
Go on, Poirot.
think
You pulled that out
What,
your
what
arse.
makes you think such a
I saw
thing?
the name Asher clearly written on the shop door of the
Oh, they're fucking
Oh
labelling
my
this
God.
point.
When
All
I
right,
received
Poirot, don't labour the point.
Bexhill, I deduced that the victim, like the
He's
town,
so pleased
might have
about
been
this
chosen
very
by a
trivial
fellow
observation that everyone made.
Get you a
Hastings
girl
is
who looks at
standing
you
like
like
this.
Hastings looks at Poirot.
Going to have a list.
An alphabet fiend.
There aren't too many of them.
Oh, not again.
There aren't too many of them.
We learned about these in
Oh
police
God!
school.
I hope there aren't too many people with B.
Thank you for coming, my friends.
Is he jacking off?
Thank you for coming, my friend. I'm
Now, if you
snowed
could
under.
get out. Right.
Okay, cool.
We're not doing the whole of the next crime, are we?
I think we must be about to start chapter 2, right?
Yeah.
So let's call it the end. What, already? How much time's elapsed?
I've overslept. It is the 26th.
Why didn't they go to Bexhill in advance?
Yes. See, I told you so.
Great.
Oh,
Very
dear.
cool.
That's where the refugee
Oh, it's
camp
nice
is in
looking.
Children of Men.
Why is it so silent all of a sudden in Bexhill?
Well,
Creepy
they're very
place.
busy this time of year, he said.
Bexhill is a delightful town.
Be nice to come back and visit when
We're
there
here
aren't
now.
deads.
We're here now, Hastings, and you don't ever add anything.
Walking at the beach damages my
Okay.
shoes.
Well, you could take them off.
Hurts my knee.
So we can't walk on the beach or we'll lose
years
Poirot
have not
points.
spared you, my friend. It's the same for all of us.
Yes, you
You're
are
going
going
bald.
bald.
To myself when I saw you back from your travels.
I said it 3 times to myself.
Friend Did Hastings, I can see Jap waiting for us. And from his face, I would say that things are not looking good.
Oh, we're going to find some signs of that for sure. We're gonna
Yeah, I
look
hope we
right-
can
we're
observe
gonna look
12
on his
different ways
face.
if that's the case.
Right.
Right, let's just check what we've got.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
That's good.
I don't know what bit of that was new.
No.
Hastings,
none
bald.
of that.
Talk to Jack.
Jack,
That's
no.
chapter 2, first bit of knowledge. How's a victim killed? Well,
We do
haven't
not
seen.
know.
We're going to. Well, if we quit, is it?
It
We've won a war.
must save.
Yeah, it must save, right?
It wouldn't.
It wouldn't do that to us,
certainly
would it?
wouldn't do that to us. It made us pick a save slot. I
Oh,
believe
yeah,
you
let's
picked
just check.
save slot.
Oh, let's
A.
check out the bonuses before.
Oh yeah. Oh, hang on. We can see our
Trophies.
points as well.
Oh, are they all moustaches or the trophies?
Pyramidal.
Pyramidal. Hungarian. This is nonsense. Timeline.
You receive the first letter. Hastings thinks.
We skipped
tense are we in?
straight to point 5 of the story.
Yeah. What?
I prefer to
Why?
inform Chief Inspector Jap.
Poirot shut. Fuck
Mrs.
up.
Asher is not the
Okay,
old lady.
look, I've turned
Hang
out. I
on.
wasn't interested.
89.
I thought you meant percent. We're
No.
23% of the way through.
So hang on, but we're a quarter of the way through, but we've barely got a sixth.
Yeah, but that's because the real chance to Poirot it up will
Okay,
come
it
when we're
comes later,
showing
it
off when we
comes
know the
later.
solution.